So, welcome student. So, today we are going to talk about Karnaugh map and what is Karnaugh map and how we can plot or draw a Karnaugh map for 2 variable, 3 variable and 4 variable map. Okay, and then we will see how we will do the gray coding of Karnaugh map and how we will use them for SOP, that is sum of product and product of sum form. So let's begin with 2 variable K map. We know that we have a Boolean expression, and to reduce the Boolean expression we need to use Karnaugh map. Okay, and this is the easiest way. The other way is they are using Boolean algebra, applying algebraic method, but it is more convenient and it is named because of the mathematician named Maurice Karnaugh who developed this map. So let's take an example of a 2 variable, 3 variable and 4 variable K map. We'll begin with 2 variable K map. The first thing we will try to understand is how we can draw a 2 variable K map, 3 and then 4. So let's say I have 2 variable x and y. Okay, now we know that these x and y variable can remain only in the 2 state in Boolean algebra, either 0 or 1, either 0 or 1, that is either true or false. So here let's begin with 2 variable K map, and to draw 2 variable K map, it's a square box or has number of boxes, you can say. All right, so this is its x axis and this is its y axis. All right, that is there. Now we know that this variable x can remain in only 2 state, either 0 or 1. Same with y, it also can remain in 2 state, either 0 or 1. So in this case, let's say it is in the form of 0 and 1. Same for y, 0 and 1. All right, now I think better we should put inside the square bracket. All right, but do not confuse with an array. Okay, so we will have to bisect this. So now we have got 4 square boxes. Fine. Now we know that for SOP, sum of product, you are well aware of that, in that case we take 0 as barred. So in this case it will be x barred, and here it will be taken x as it is. Same with y, will be taken as barred, and here it will be taken as it is. All right, now so if you have a look at that, what we have got x barred, y barred, we have got x barred y, we have got x y barred, and we have got x y. All right, now after getting this, just take these numbers also. It is 0 0, here in this case it is 0 1, here in this case it is 1 0, and here in this case it is 1 1. Now if you convert them, these binary numbers, into its decimal equivalent, so what we are going to get, 0 0 is binary equivalent, decimal equivalent of 0 0 is 0, 0 1 is 1, you can always calculate, and 1 0 is actually 2, and 1 1 is actually 3. So if you have a little bit of difficulty here, quickly I am explaining. Let's take an example of 1. So you know how to convert 1 1 as binary to its decimal form. So quickly I am doing, you know that we need to multiply by 2. Okay, we need to multiply by 2, and then it's a positional value system, so we'll put their position as 0 and 1. Now what is any number raised to power 0 is 1, so it is 1 multiplied by 1 is 1, 2 raised to power 2 is 1, 2 into 2 is 2, so it is coming to 3. So that is why we have used 3 over here. So same apply for 0 1 and 2 also. So now I think you have understood. So have a look at this. Now you just remove these things. That was for just reference. So this is it actually. So what we have got is, with the two variable k map, we have got 0, 1, 2, 3. These are called gray code. These are also called gray code, 0, 1, 2 and 3. And this is actually two variable k map. Alright, this is two variable k map. So I think now you have understood how to do the numbering of this two variable k map, because that is more important first to understand, and then later on we will see how we will simplify. Now coming to three variable k map, I think on the same line we will be doing for 3 and then 4 variable. Okay, now coming to three variable k map, all right, coming to three variable k map. Now three variable k map, for three variable k map, actually there will be three variable x, y and z. Yes or no? Now in this case we will see it can be either vertical or it can be either horizontal, because ultimately we will have to use it as x and y axis like we were using earlier. Here also we will do the same, but let's take an example of this. Okay, here goes x and here goes y and z, obviously, or it can be in vertical direction also. This is in horizontal form. Now again we will go quickly. Now it can be in two forms, 0 and 1, and same with y and z, it follow a binary progression called 0, 0, 0, 1, then 1, 1 and 1, 0. All right, so if we write them, we will write like x 0 as barred, x barred y. Here in this case both are 0, so y naught z naught, or y barred z barred. Here y barred z, and here y z, and here y z bar. I think it is quite easy. I think you can easily understand what I am doing here, because looking at these two values, it will be put as barred or non-barred. For 1 it is non-barred, for 0 it is barred. Fine. Now quickly note down this: x barred, y barred, z barred, then x barred, y barred, z, then x barred, y, z, and then x barred, y, z barred, and so on. That I am not filling, so I think you are aware of this. Now quickly go down and write down 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, and 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0. Okay, so in the second row I am not doing, I think you are well aware of this. It is 1, 0, 0, then 1, 0, 1, and then 1, 1, 1, and then it is 1, 1, 0. Alright, now these are actually binary progression, so I'll rub it these one also. These are binary progression, or you can say, sorry, binary combination of the digits. Now we will convert it to its decimal equivalent. So it will be 0, 0, 0 will be at 0, 1, okay, and 0, 1, then this is surprisingly something new, 3, 2, then it is 4, 5, 7, 6. Okay, later on you can remember, but let's take an example, then you will come to know. I am now removing this also. Okay, that we have already done in the previous. Now have a look at this. 1, 0, 0. What is the binary decimal equivalent of 1, 0, 0? It is 4. Although I have written, but how? Again, you know that like what we were doing previously. 0, 1, 2. This is positional value system. All right. Now quickly solve this. Any number raised to power 0 is 1 and 2 raised to power multiplied by 0 is 0, then 2 raised to power 2 is, sorry, this is 0 because you are multiplying with 0, and 2 raised to power 2 is 4, 4 into 1 is multiplied by 4 is 4, and ultimately it is 4. Randomly you just take this one. So 1 multiplied by 2 plus 1 multiplied by 2 plus 1 multiplied by 2 with the number as 0, 1 and 2. 2 raised to power 2 is 4 and then it is 2, and any number raised to power 2 is 0, 0, sorry, any number raised to power 0 is 1, 1 into 1 is 1. So 4 plus 2, 6 plus 1, 7. So I think it is proved. So now you must have understood like how we do the numbering. It is all based on these binary progression. But surprisingly you will see the sequence is something. Now I'll rub it. You will see the sequence. Later on you can remember this. You need not to write every time or to do all this what I'm doing here. This is just to explain you. This is just to explain you. Have a look at this. The numbering is 0, 1, gray coding, 0, 1, 3, 2, 4, 5, 7, 6. Now, how you will remember this? Each time you need not to do this. If there will be any question on 2 variable, 3 variable, you need not to do this. So how you will remember? I'm just giving you a trick and then we'll go to the 4 variable K-map. For 3 variable K-map, if there is any question, you quickly draw this 3 variable K-map with X over here, Y, Z goes here, then you have 4 columns, and then you do the numbering. For numbering, now you need not to do all this what we were doing. That was just to explain you. Now straight away what you do the numbering 0, 1, actually it should be 2, 3, but what you do? You just jumble the last 2 digits. It is 0, 1, 3, 2. Now in the second row 4, 5, it should be 6, 7, but no, the last 2 you jumbled 7, 6. So this is one trick you can say by help of which you can easily do a gray coding of 3 variable K-map. Now lastly we will see the 4 variable K-map, and that is most common actually for class 12. In class 12 you will see there will be question from 4 variable basically, and sometimes you will see from 3 variable also. So this is 4 variable K-map. Now I think we will do it quickly. You are familiar with this. This time it is 4 variables, so there will be, let's say, A, B over here and C, D goes here. Okay, so again 4 combination will be here, 4 will be here. So we'll have 4 columns and 4 rows, unlike 3. In 3 variable there were 2 rows only, but here there were 4 columns here because AB is over here, CD is here, so we will have 4 rows over here and 4 columns also. Now we will do their gray coding. So for gray coding it is 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0 and 1, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, actually one extra we have added. 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. Alright. Sorry, this gray coding we need to do again. 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1 and 1, 0, and same apply over here. 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1 and 1, 0. Alright. Now based on this, even if you want to write, you can write down C naught, D naught, C naught, D, C, D, then C, D naught, same over here, A naught, B naught, A naught, B, A, B and A, B naught, etc. Alright. Now, coming down to this, it will be 0, 0, 0, 0, then 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1 and 0, 0, 1, 0, and same goes down with 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, then 0, 1, 1, 1 and then 0, 1, 1, 0, then 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 and then 1, 1, 1, 0, then 1, 0, 0, 0, then 1, 0, 0, 1, then 1, 0, 1, 1 and then 1, 0, 1, 0. Okay, now by looking at this, even if you can fill those A, B, and C and D over here in that form. Okay, so let's take an example of, let's say, this number. What should be the gray coding over here? So as I told you there, what you do, just convert this binary into decimal. So you need to multiply by 2 with the power 0, 1, 2, 3. Now 2 raised to power 3 is 8. 8 into 1 is 8. Then any number raised to power 0, need not to do anything, you know that it is all 0. So ultimately the sum is 8. So that means 8 should be over here. Alright, I think you are able to see. Let me just adjust the camera. I think it is okay. Okay, now let's take an example of this. What should be the number over here? So it is 0 multiplied by 2 plus 1 multiplied by 2 plus 1 multiplied by 2 plus 1 multiplied by 2. 0, 1, 1, 1. Alright, now number 0, 1, 2 and 3. So any number multiplied by 0 is 0. Now 2 raised to power 2 is 4. 2 raised to power 2 is 1 is 2, and then any number raised to power 0 is 1. 1 into 1 is 1. So it is 4 plus 2, 6 plus 1, 7. So I think 7 should be over here. 7 should be over here. Okay. Okay. So have a look at this. Rather than doing it this detail, now what you can do is you can remember. So the first two row will be exactly what we had in 3 variables. So it was 0, 1, 3, 2, 4, 5, 7, 6. Have a look at this. Now this is important. After second row you go to the fourth row. 8, 9, jumble last two. 8, 9, 11, 10. Then come back to 12, 13, not 14, 15, but 15, 14. So this is the gray code for a 4 variable K map. Alright, so this all have got messed up. Now we will do it again in the proper way. So this was the way how we need to do. But now if the question comes, what you need to do, straight away you draw a 4 by 4 K map with variable A, B, C or D, or depend upon whether it is W, X, Y, Z. And now do the gray coding. Remember that one for 2 variable. Here it is of 4 variable. So what was that? 0, 1, 3, 2, 4, 5, 7, 6. Come to the fourth row. Then 8, 9, 11, 10. Then 12, 13, 15, 14. So this is called gray coding for 4 variable K map. Now I think you need not to do all the detail what we were doing. Just by drawing this diagram and filling these numbers, you will get your 4 variable K map drawn. Now later on we will fill it using SOP POS. But first and foremost thing and the most important thing is to do the gray coding. If the gray coding is not done properly, your answer will not be correct. So I hope that you must have got. Have a look at this. This is trend in this. 0, 1, 2, 3. So 3, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it is 7, 6. 12, 13, 14, 15. So it is 15, 14. And then 8, 9, 10, 11. No, 11, 10. But the question is, this is row number 1, 2. Then go to the third and then this is fourth. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the way how you should fill it, and just jumble the last 2 columns gray coding, and this is the way how you can remember for 2 variable, for 3 variable and for 4 variable. I think it is clear to you and you can easily apply this when you will be doing those, and that we will be covering in our next video. So I hope that you must have got how to draw a K-map for 2 variable, 3 variable and 4 variable, and how to do its gray coding. Thank you.